Hey everybody, it's Julianne from Cary Quilting Company in Cary, North Carolina. Today is Thursday, November 18th, and it is Tula Pink Day. We got Tula Pink Daydreamer in the shop yesterday around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So we have it here for you this morning. We were furiously unpacking boxes to get this video out to you today. So we'll start with the pre-cuts because they don't need any unwrapping. This is of course Daydreamer, which is her wildly anticipated collection for right now. This is a fat quarter bundle. Look at all those beautiful tropical colors. I love it. Here is a 2.5-inch strip set. Here is a charm pack, the 5-inch charm pack. And for those, you normally get doubles because there are 42 pieces in each one. And then here is the 10-inch charm pack. So those are the new pre-cuts for Daydreamer. I wanted to remind you, we also have Tula Pink's True Colors Designer Solids, and we have those bolted as well. And then we have her True Colors Standards here. So let's get to the fun stuff, all this beautiful fabric. I'm going to be opening it right along with you. This first one is Macaws, and we have that in a few colors. I like the scale of those, not too small. And I'm just going to be throwing all that on the floor. We'll figure that out later. And then we have this beautiful kind of tealy background, kind of aqua. Oops, sorry, you got the bad side. You got the wrap side. And then we have it in blue. Oh, I kind of like the blue. And I'm going to have fun with you today. I did some trivia last night because we actually ordered 867 yards with this collection. We got doubles of every bolt. And so one of my friends said, that's 8.5 football fields. And I said, all right, well, I'm going to figure out what it is in other things. So let me read you what I figured out. We got half a mile of Daydreamer. If you were to lay it out on the road, it's going to be half a mile long. So it would take you just about to downtown Cary from here. It is 520 Jaguars, nose to tail. It is 4,558 Hans macaws, which are the smallest macaws, wingtip to wingtip. And then for the biggest macaws, it is 520 great green macaws, wingtip to wingtip. Like we could ever get that to happen. You guys just stay still, wingtip to wingtip. And I want to show you this collection is ombre. It's so pretty. And look at the detail on the design. Fluffy clouds and moons. So, so pretty. It's called Little Fluffy Clouds. And at the end here, you'll see flamingos. So I figured out how many pink flamingo eggs it would take to lay end to end to measure the amount of yardage that we received. And it's 10,400 pink flamingo eggs. So there you go. That's how much yardage of this we got. And you are going to want to get some because we have been pre-selling it. So you're going to want to make sure that you get some before it's all gone. Because I do think this is going to be one of her more successful collections. Mostly because of the colors and because it's not a specific print. I think that this could be used in a lot of different ways. That's not, necessarily print specific. And this one we've already seen, so that's a double. Let's stick that one back. Here we have butterflies and moths. If you want to make a super creepy face mask a la Silence of the Lambs, this would be your fabric. In our house, for some reason, that's a Christmas movie. Don't ask me why, but we do watch it on Christmas. I also have the description for Daydreamer if you are not familiar with the collection. So let me move my pages around. Stuck at home by lockdowns in the rainiest summer in years, Tula Pink imagined herself in another world and captured everything she saw there to create a light and happy collection for free spirit. With a flamboyance of flamingos, a kaleidoscope of butterflies, and a jungle full of jaguars, fruits, and rainbows, this collection will delight you like a soft, warm blanket when it's cold and rainy. Oops, I got some upside-down rainbows. I like the little spikes up at the top of the rainbows. That's fun. And I also pulled a short biography of Tula Pink. So if you're not familiar with who Tula Pink is, I can read to you a little bit about her. Tula Pink is an illustrator, a fabric designer, a quilter, an author, a maker, and generally a good person who enjoys talking about herself. Let's see, we'll move on to the fruits. Tula graduated from Otis College of Art and Design in Los Angeles It was fun, but she was tired of being broke, so she decided to get a job. Tula worked briefly as an exhibit designer for museums in Southern California, where she grew up, and when that became too quiet, she relocated to the music industry. After about 5 years of that, her ears began to bleed, so she left her job and California and went in search of a new home. The plan was to move as far east as she could get without renting a boat and work her way back west until she found a place she liked. Oh, I love this print. Look how fun that is. Tula got about halfway and then she ran out of gas money, so she stayed put. Tula now lives in a small Midwestern town outside of Kansas City, Missouri, in a house that used to be a barn and still sort of looks like one. Tula's main function in life is fabric design. She lives for it. Her signature designs have been adapted to fabrics, woven ribbons, paper products, needlepoint kits, embroidery patterns, and sewing machines, and can be found in independent fabric shops and retailers all over the world. Tula is most recognized in her industries for her dark sense of humor, a flair for hiding animals in the strangest of places, artistically, not literally, and her boldly unique use of color and pattern. Tula comes from the more is more school of design, and this fabric definitely shows that, where there's never enough space and always room for that one last thing. Today, Tula Pink works closely with the good people at Free Spirit Fabrics to develop multiple fabric collections every year. She's an ambassador for Bernina sewing machines. She develops collections for Aurifil threads and Renaissance ribbons and writes book for F plus W Media about quilting and sewing. She works all day, every day, and gets very cranky when she's asked to leave the studio or when she's asked if Tula Pink is her real name. So there you go. There's a little bit on Tula Pink. This is my favorite piece of the whole collection. We got more than 2 bolts of this because I just can imagine this being everything. You can certainly fuzzy cut the backgrounds. You could use these jaguars in lots of different ways. I think bags would be a great use of these. This is just my very favorite piece. And then we have 2 more bolts for you because that's a nice big collection. And yes, I did wear pink for Tula Pink Day. There's some really hot jaguars, red and yellow, or orange and yellow. And then one last. Again, this is available online or in the shop. So if you can't get to us, but you want to get some of this, we are known for super fast shipping. We will get it out today if the order is in before noon. And we are happy to send it your way anytime. I don't know if you caught the selvages on this, but they all have little jaguars on them. And the more colorful pieces, here, let's flip back to this one, have jaguars all the way across. Super fun. So there you go. This is your introduction to Daydreamer by Tula Pink. I hope you love it as much as we do, and I hope you want to get some of that 867 yards today. Have a great afternoon. We'll see you here tomorrow. Bye.